Hi, beautiful people. Hi, angel family. I am not having the best night, so I wanted to just come on here and do a live feed and see how everybody's doing. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Julie, and I am a psychic medium, which means I can speak with loved ones who have crossed over, and I can also kind of give you guidance about decisions that you're making for your future. Although, might I add that nobody can make a decision for you. A healer slash intuitive reader can give you advice on which way to go because of their gut feeling. But at the end of the day, you're the one who makes up that decision for yourself. But a healer definitely is what I call like a sounding board, somebody who can be there for you. I don't know how many people I'm going to have come on here because I didn't announce that I was going to do a live feed today. Hi, sweetheart. Some people asked me when I first got my gift and how that happened. And I want to share that with you today and maybe give a reading or two. I had a situation where I was going to leave my husband at the time because I knew he was not being honest with me. Hi, sunshine. And he actually moved out. We were separated for a bit, and then we got back together. But it's over now. And let's just say it ended because somebody was not being faithful in the relationship. I'll just put it that way. But at the time I caught him, I started learning Reiki and teaching myself how to heal my body because I was desperately sleep deprived. And I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but when you are an empath or an intuitive person, many times we don't sleep. And I definitely was feeling like I had kind of chronic fatigue syndrome. So I was learning Reiki. And I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's an ancient art of healing where you lay your hands on someone to give them, to help them with their energy healing. And so I did that. And the first time I did a reading, I was away with my friends for the weekend and my sister. We were going to a Cher concert. And I was giving this girl treatment and I could feel she had a pinched nerve and it was causing her hands to tingle. And she said, yeah, they think I have carpal tunnel. And I said, well, when I give you the Reiki treatment, just now I could feel a pinched nerve in your neck. So have them check there. And she's like, great, thank you, because nothing's been helping with the pain. And then the next girl comes and says, can you give me a Reiki treatment? I said, sure. Mind you, I don't know I'm a medium yet. I'm just giving somebody a Reiki treatment. So the other two girls are getting ready and this lady's sitting in a chair and I'm just kind of, yeah, I'm giving her Reiki treatment. Isn't this great? And I get kind of down to her stomach area and I could feel her stomach really upset. So I said, I hear a voice. Now when psychics hear a voice, sometimes it's not a disembodied voice. When you are claircognizant, clairvoyant, you'll see pictures in your mind, or clairsentience is when you can hear. So you'll start to I don't have all these right. I'm being airheaded right now, but let me go back and tell you the story. So basically I was hearing a spirit from the other side talk to me, but it was like a voice inside my head. It was like me talking with me. It wasn't a disembodied voice. And so I was giving her treatment and I heard, tell her her father is really proud of her. And in my head, I argued with it back and I said, I'm not going to do that. I don't even know what's going on here. And as she's looking all peaceful while I'm giving her the Reiki treatment, I am starting to freak out in my mind. Like, it felt good. It didn't feel like a bad feeling, but I never had given a reading before, so I didn't even know what I was doing. And I said to her, so I said to the voice, I said, I'm not going to do that. I don't know this girl. I don't even know that her dad is crossed. And they said, well, he has, and she needs to hear it today. So tell her that her dad's proud. And I said, I'm not going to do that. And they said, okay, after the Reiki treatment, ask her if her dad is crossed. She'll say yes. Ask her if he read the newspaper every morning. She'll say yes. And ask him if he always kept a black comb in his front pocket. And she'll say yes. And after she says yes to those questions, I need you to tell her that her dad is very proud of her and he misses her very much. I said, okay. And I'm just sweating. I'm so nervous. I want to give this message. It's feeling good, but I've never done it before. So I get done giving her a Reiki treatment, and you always end at their feet so you can ground them. And she said, so, did you hear anything from me? And I said, yeah, actually. And the other girls come around and listen. I said, I was doing Reiki on your stomach. I felt you're upset about something. And I have to ask you something. Is your father crossed over? She says, yes. And I said, did he read the newspaper every morning? She goes, yeah. And I said, did he have a little black comb that he would keep in his left pocket? And her eyes start watering. And at that point, so do mine, as they are now, as I'm remembering it. And she goes, yes. Why? And I said, your father came to me during your Reiki treatment, and he wanted me to tell you that he's so proud of you and he loves you very much. And instead of her going, wow, that's great, she goes, oh. And she went in, we were in a hotel room, she went in the bathroom and she shut the door, and I went outside and I was like getting teary-eyed and felt sick to my stomach. Although the message I thought was a beautiful, loving message, I started to think, gosh, Julie, you're crazy. What are you doing giving this lady a message? You're not a medium. Like, what do you think you're doing? She was in there for a good 15 minutes and she came out. She came over and she gave me a big hug. And she said, I'm sorry I left. I'm not used to crying in front of people. And what you said brought tears to my eyes, because you see, I'm the youngest of the family. I'm the baby. And my dad died 6 years ago today. So you giving me this message is bringing me such joy. She said, I don't know if you're going to do this for the rest of your life, but I hope you do, because I feel like you're going to help a lot of people. And I forgot I need to move my microphone over here. So I just wanted to let you know that that's my gift and this is my story. I'm going to be, not all of my readings are like that, but that was the beginning of it. And normally in the readings that I do for people, I get about 95% of the information is very accurate. The other part is kind of deciphering. I always say I feel like I'm playing charades with them on the other side. And oh, thank you. I'm just reading what you guys are saying. I'm having kind of a funky day, you guys. So I'm not going to say why. I just am. So normally I charge for readings, but and say like a $20 donation. But right now I'm just going to come on here and breathe in some good energy that we all need right now and give at least 2 or 3 readings for people. So if anybody has, oh, hi from Argentina, beautiful. If you guys have any questions, I'd like to give a few readings to people if I can. And just keep in mind, I also do private readings, and I use these for, yeah, thank you. I use these videos to put on my YouTube channel so that people can look at it later and just kind of maybe get some guidance, or if they're a medium, maybe they're picking up on some things that work for them. I did want to go to right here. Hold on one second. There's Cutie Kid. Below, sweetie, can you tell me what your name is? Cutie Kid. Can you tell me your name, Sunshine? Your first name is all I need. And I am keeping these for my YouTube channel, you guys. So if you're staying, then you're agreeing that you're going to be part of my YouTube channel, even though they won't be able to see your usernames and everything. William. Hold on one second. William. Funny your name is called Cutie Kid, or not funny, haha, but just interesting how your name is called Cutie Kid and your name is William. I keep feeling like somebody wants to call you Billy the Kid. But can I ask you, William, is there a William Jr.? Is there another name with William? Because I feel like you're named after somebody, if that makes any sense. Oh, okay, hold on. Yes, I'm named after my dad. Okay, because I get it like a second name. Now, I can't remember if you wanted to hear from your grandmother or your grandfather, but I'm getting someone who passed away from something in their chest. Does that mean anything to you when I say that? It's like chest and the chest related. So you wanted to hear from a grandfather or grandmother. Did they pass away with either bronchitis, something in their chest is coming through on that? I can only read one person at a time. You guys, I'll try to jump on here and see. But for right now, I'm reading William, just one at a time. But thank you for your questions. And I'm not taking people in right now on live. So yes, my grandma, your grandma died in a car crash. I'm so sorry to hear that. Was there impact right here? Because that's where I feel like I cannot breathe, if that makes any sense. William, this is going to be out there a little bit, but have you ever been told you're supposed to write a book, or write a book about the family? Or has your family life been so interesting, including your grandparents, that anybody has ever said anything to you that you should write a book? Does that make sense to you, sweetie? And there's something where I feel like you know that you're intelligent. You're 10 times smarter than you think you are. So I feel like when you have no, but I think about writing, and you never do. I was just going to say, because it makes me feel like you're 10 times smarter than you think you are, and you talk yourself out of ideas before they start. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Good Will Hunting, which is funny because his name is William in that. But there's an overthinking. Do you know what I mean? So my dog is snoring. Sorry if you guys hear that. So one of the things that I feel like that you do is that you're at jobs and then you get bored of them, and you feel like you have ADD or something like that. And I beg to differ. I think that you're just so smart you get bored really easy. Yes, he says, I'm constantly in my head. Please know that your grandmother would be coming through, helping you as a guide on the other side. As their bodies have dissipated, their spirits are very much still alive. She's very much wanting to be there, helping you, guiding you every step of the way. But it's like, write down what your dream is and then start moving forward in that direction. And don't tell everybody. I feel like you get really excited and you tell people your dreams, and then you feel all over the place because you don't get them accomplished. Just keep it under your hat and maybe only tell one or two people. Does that make sense to you when I say that, sweetie? Yeah. And I see questions, you guys. The way my gift works, I can only read one person at a time. But I do love that she's coming through. He says yes. And did she wear a lot of hats? Or did someone wear a lot of hats? I just keep seeing a hat, like hats. Very few people wear hats anymore, but I just keep seeing hats. And I feel like I know that your grandmother is saying that she passed quite young. But I honestly do feel like now that she's on the other side, she's your guide to help you get through some things. Does that make sense to you, sweetie? I hope that helps you. You used to wear a lot of hats. Yep, that's it then. Because she would just be bringing up things about you that I would not know. She's like, you need to talk about the hats. And you're a better person than you think you are. I feel like I'm so glad that you're getting this reading, and I'm so glad that other people are listening just in case. William, listen to me. This is coming from your grandmother and your higher energy, whatever you believe in. I believe in God and the angels, but I believe that they are just 100% love. But whatever positive energy that you believe in, or your grandmother just watching over you and nurturing you, sweetheart, you are so close to breaking through on something big. And I have a feeling that all your life you knew that you were going to be doing something big, but maybe school wasn't your thing, so you didn't do well in school, so you didn't get the grades that a winner should have, or something like that. But let me tell you, you have a beautiful, bright gift of writing. And when you get the courage to share it and you stop caring what other people are going to think, it's going to be big for you. I promise you. I have a feeling that this is why I'm coming on tonight, okay? Perfect. And I'm just coming on here for a bit. Like I said, having a funky day. Usually I do $20 donations, but today I just feel like let's just all sit in this and just enjoy the gift of today, okay? And the way that it works for me is that I will jump around to give people readings when their names are highlighted to me. It's kind of like whoever needs the information more, if their name is highlighted, like maybe they have more pain or something. So William, I hope that helps you, and I hope you know she's very much around you, just by the things that she said. These are just little simple readings. Yeah, you have a lot of social anxiety. I get it. A lot of artists, a lot of creative people have social anxiety, and let's make this empowered. Why do we all have to be out running around anyway and socializing? Whose rule was that? And whose rule is it that if you don't want to do that, it's anxiety? What if you're just not built that way? My daughter, other her friends, they don't want to go outside, but it is important to go outside a certain amount where you can go maybe in nature, William, where no one's around, ground, you put your feet on the grass, just walk, get fresh air for 20 minutes. Because what happens to people that are artists and really smart and overthinkers are that they stay in their room and then it kind of can lead to a funk, like almost like a depression. So try to get out as much as you can, even if it's just to go for a drive or something, and really get some fresh air, even if it's just sitting out in your backyard. Really important to do, okay? But baby steps will get you there. And for those of you who are just coming on, I do have a book called I Am Home on Amazon too, if that helps anybody. I don't have a copy of it right now because I just made a TikTok and decided to come on here and see, okay? But thank you, William, and I wish you the best. And there's a I don't know you 917. You wanted to hear from your mom, who is her name is Sadie. Your mom is Sadie. Can I ask you, sweetie, did you like thank you, sweetie. Thank you. You're welcome, William. I hope that gives you warm fuzzies, sweetie. Your relatives are around you. Good, you're there. Yes, her name is Sadie. Sweetie, can you tell me, I don't know you 917. Can you tell me what your name is? Because I channel by getting your energy. And everybody else, if I'm able to read you, I'm so excited. But if I'm not, listen to the messages that I'm giving for other people, because there may be something in there for you as well. Your name is Teresa. Okay, interesting. Because this morning I was writing something, and I have a sister named Teresa, but the THER, that was coming up. Can I ask you that? Are you the one who loves animals, or is that your mom? As soon as I saw your energy, I just felt like I just had such a affinity for animals, either like rescuing animals or working with animals, and also just so much of a caring for helping people that had no voice. So being like the voice for an underdog. I know you're Teresa Royalty. I see you, sweetie, but I'm just doing one reading at a time. And so I'm going to do one for, so can you comment below on that for me? The Teresa with your mom, Sadie. Because I just see so many animals. That's the first thing that she shows me. I can't see your answer, sweetie, so I might start jumping around here. Does that make sense to you when I see that? And did you not get a chance to say goodbye to your mom? Was the passing kind of quick? Just your dogs, okay. But it's a love for animals. I can see that. Did you not get a chance? Did your mom smoke, or do you smoke? I taste cigarette smoke in my mouth. Yeah, you have 3 dogs. Yeah, because I'm seeing animals. Hi, Amy from Oregon. Julie from Oregon over here. I'm going to try and read as much as I can. Yes, okay, because I'm seeing that. Okay, one of the things, gosh, I have a lot of people with social anxiety here, because I feel like, Teresa, I feel like you'd rather stay home with your dogs than go out with people. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And you're very, I wouldn't call you guarded. You're very selective of who you allow yourself to get close to. So I'm glad you're speaking up in this today. It's a privilege to be able to give you a reading, because I feel like you're pretty much not a skeptic, but you're not going to fall for anybody's bullshit. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the things that I can see for you. Did you just cut your hair, Teresa? Is there something you're going to do to your hair? Your mom is making me feel, I don't know if you have long hair. Thank you. I'm trying to reach her. Yeah, you're so welcome. Yep, that's me. Okay, perfect. One of the things that I feel like your mom is saying too is that she makes me, did she pass abruptly? The reason why is I feel like you did not get a chance to say goodbye. I dyed a strand of it pink. I feel like she likes that. She, in long hair. Your mom was a hairdresser, that's why. I feel like she likes your hair longer. Like if you cut it short, that's totally fine. But I feel like your mom likes your hair longer. So I don't know if you like your hair longer too. And you feel kind of more of an organic person. You were living in a different state when she passed away. Okay. Because I sense some guilt about not being able to be there. And can I tell you this? What happens is when a person passes away and you're not able to get there on time, there's always a reason why. Why? Do you know what I mean? And sometimes people, and how people pass away is a personal preference. Some of them want their families there, and some of them say, I won't be able to pass if she's here. There's something special about you and your mom where I feel like if you were there, it would have been harder for her to pass away. I don't know if that's making any sense to you, but I get a sense of guilt. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if you weren't talking as much, or if you were going to call her the day before and you didn't because life was busy, but she wants you to forgive yourself for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because she says you're such a wonderful, giving person that she wouldn't want you to hold on to something like that. Does that make sense? And can I ask you something else, Teresa? Um, are you a photographer, or do you draw or something? Or when you had class, would you doodle, like scribble on paper? I don't know why I keep seeing, she says yes. Okay. I don't know why I keep seeing art around you. Does that make sense to you, sweetie, when I see that? Yeah, your mom just wants you to be happy. She definitely feels like a mother bear. She doesn't want you to be in relationships where people are taking advantage of you. She wants you to use your voice. So I feel like you're kind of quiet. There's something reserved and quiet. So get a journal. I know some people don't like journals, but do that. Play around with your art. Why are you not playing around with your art a little bit, or photography, sweetie? It's your expression. Do you know what I mean? Please spend more time doing that. Your mom is encouraging it. Do you know what I mean? And she's vicariously living through you. You don't need a medium to talk to your loved ones, you guys. You can just start to talk to them. They definitely can hear you and see you. I always joke that they stay out of the bedroom and the bathroom, but they're with you always. And in my book, I Am Home, I wrote that book to show people this: your loved ones' bodies dissipate, but their spirits are very much still alive. Yes, thank you, she said. So your mom is like your cheerleader. She's like, baby girl, if you had a hot dog stand, which I don't feel like you would ever do, or if you wanted to paint rocks, I would encourage you to do that. Like, just do something and really go for it. She's encouraging you to be you. Does that make sense? I wanted a sign, but I never got one. I get it. When when my dad passed away, he and I were not that close. I saw signs from him everywhere. And I was mad because I wanted a sign from my mom. I miss her the most. But can you do me a favor, Sunshine? Can you, Teresa, can you go to my bio? People are saying this isn't working, but it is. If it's not working, maybe you don't know how to work on it. But on my bio, it says email. Press on that and send me an email, and I'll send you a copy of my book in an ebook form, so that you can see how to look for signs. And I feel like just even watching mediums or reading about mediums, it helps open the door. But the best thing that I can say that helped me, Teresa, find messages from my mom and finally like feel like communication going back and forth, and see if this resonates with you. I had to start writing a journal to her because I missed talking to her. Do you know what I mean? I had so much anger about her passing that I just needed to write out my good, bad, and whatever thoughts I had, almost like I was calling her. And then I started to see signs that she was around. You have to be open. Sometimes the signs are so profound, like they'll come to you in a dream. That doesn't happen with everybody all the time, but that is something. So your mom's name is Sadie. Sadie, your daughter is missing you and she wants a sign. Sweetie, you've got to just bump it up and show her. Well, this is a sign, me coming on here tonight, baby girl. I wasn't going to do that. And so maybe this is one of the signs that your mom is just trying to show you that she's very much around you. And when we're very logical, we'll see something and go, I wonder if that was a sign. No. But if you have to ask, then it was. Do you know what I mean? I also feel she really liked music. So she must come to you when music is playing. Because I really get a feeling of your mom really enjoyed music. And I feel like life took her way, way too soon. But I'm getting a feeling of she really did live life till the fullest, till the end. Do you know what I mean? It was liked by so many people. And your mom was straight up, like she wouldn't tell people just what they wanted to hear, I feel. So if you, it's like that saying, like, don't call me unless you want the truth, because I'll give it to you. So she's very much around you. Please email me. I'll send you a copy of that book. And I hope that that helps you. And just know this is a sign. How would I know these things about you? Other than she's just telling me, okay? I think I can probably do one more sign. And I wanted to say that somebody is missing. Like, my mom's name is Elaine. And I'm getting somebody like Evelyn. And it's not your name. It's the person who's passed. It's like an Elaine, Evelyn, Evie. There's either a lot of girls in the family, or she has a sister. Can someone comment below if this is for you? This feels like a sister. Your mom's name is Evelina. That might be it. I feel like this is a sister. But sweetie, it's a boo too. Your mom is Evelina is hold on one second. And you have a lot of girls in your family. Maybe that is it. This is okay, let me go back. So there's a lady named Evelyn on the other side. She's talking about sister. Her sister. She's saying like sister, like that. So I'll go with this to see. For some reason I thought she was going to be talking about her sister, but that's okay. So SD Moore 311. This is a girl named Evelyn who's crossed on the other side. And she's passed. I'm just letting everybody know. So yes, SDMO Moore. Hi, I'm glad your name's Evelyn, sweetie. This one is past though, sweetie. SD Moore 311. So I think I'm going to go with you, baby girl. So Evelyn is your mom and she's crossed over. Do you have a lot of sisters, or is there a lot of girls in the family? We grew up in my family. We have 8 kids in the family, and there are 2 boys and 6 girls. And I'm getting like a lot of female energy. Does this make sense to you when I say that? Jesus, thank you. You're welcome. Does that make sense to you? Can you tell me below if that's making sense to you with Evelyn passed over? Were you a lot like your mom, or are you mama's helper or something like that? Girls in the family. Okay. Girls in your family and in her family. Yeah, because I'm seeing like so many. And Melanie, yes, Mike is with you, definitely. All the spirits who are crossed over are always with us all the time. Loves you very much. Loves you very much, sweetie. One of the things that I feel is for your self-care, this is what your mom is making me feel like with you. Can you actually tell me your first name? It's SDMOOR 311. Can you tell me your first name? Because I feel like your mom is coming forward saying either you've been too sedentary, there's something with your blood pressure, and I'm not a doctor, but I'll hear things. Your name is Sherry. Okay, Sherry. I don't know if you've been sedentary and haven't been walking, but there's something about like if you can't walk, then maybe do like aerobic exercise or something in the water, like water aerobics, if that makes any sense. Your mom is making me feel like she's concerned about you being sedentary. Does that make sense? And have you, okay. Because it's something like be consistent with that, because she's concerned about, Sherry, did high blood pressure run in your family or something? Does that make sense to you? Yes. So she's saying you definitely need to be moving forward on your health. She is talking about that. And were you a lot like your mom, or were you mother's helper or something like that? She's saying that you were the helper in the family and she wants to thank you. I also feel like you were part of her care for her passing and made sure that all the ducks were in the row and that everything was done the way mom would have wanted it to be done. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Yep, you were the helper. And so she just says, thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like your mom really liked either being out in the garden or being in the backyard. And I don't know if your mom made a cherry pie, but I am also all of a sudden craving like a cherry pie. And I don't eat pies, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that was her. Yeah. So I'm glad that she came through. She's very much looking out for you. You always want to know if you're making your mom proud. She says every day, how could you not be making me proud? Do more for yourself. Do you understand? Do more for yourself. And I know that self-care when it comes to high blood pressure is not like a fun thing, but instead of drinking a soda or another drink, just definitely you can get infused water. Like you can just get some water and put some slices of oranges in it or strawberries or something, but keep that going because I feel like there's something where it almost feels like the high blood pressure. I'm just concerned for you. So please keep up on watching out for that. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but she won't stop talking about it, okay? So she's talking about it for a reason. And I don't know if you've taken the girls for a while and gone on over to the beach or something like that, but I feel like I just wish you would go with a bunch of girls in a group and head over to the ocean or a lake or something, because I just feel like you need a vacation. You seem to always be helping other people. Perfect. So I wish I could do more readings. I just wanted to come on here because I was feeling a bit funky. What I will try to do is I'm trying to let people know when I'm going to go live on TikTok, and I'm trying to be consistent with it for you all. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably start going. Now I have a Facebook group too that I go live on, and I think those are Wednesdays. So I think I'll probably start going live on Thursdays here on Pacific Coast time, 3 or 3:30 p.m. So every Thursday around 3 or 3:30 p.m. I'll do my live feeds here. Just letting you know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you make her our. She said, I hope you're feeling better. Thanks. I'm just feeling kind of funky today, but I'm happy. I've got a beautiful family. There's so much to be grateful for, but I just wanted to come on here and just give a gift to all of you guys. So if you do want a private reading, I do offer those. Please check out my bio. Excuse me. If you doesn't click on that for some reason, you can just go to Peace-Serenity. It's Peace-Serenity, and you can look up my website. And my name is Julie Dart, and I'm a medium. You can also look on Amazon for a book that I have called I Am Home, and maybe that will help as well. But I always you're welcome, everybody. Blessings back to all of you. I just wanted to say thank you for being here. It's so fun to share this gift with you. And I never like to close out without saying a prayer. So I'm going to do that now. And like I said, to me, God is love, 100% only love with God and angels. So I'm going to do that now. So God and angels, you've got these beautiful, beautiful souls here, and they're missing their family. So what I'm doing is I'm asking for the family members to bump up their signs so that your loved ones here can feel comforted in knowing that your spirit is very much still alive on the other side. And any arguments that were here on the earth's plane have been forgiven, and that you're only bringing love and support to them now and forever. And so it is. Perfect. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope to see you again soon. Have many blessings. Do something fun this weekend, you guys, and tell your family that you love them, because life is short and we're only here for a moment. All right. Bye, you guys. Thank